Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody for coming in so early today. I've switched microphones, so if you don't mind just letting me know, is it loud enough? Is it clear enough? Are we hearing any feedback or any of that stuff? And I'll appreciate it. Other than that, thank you everybody for coming in so early. I will do some introductions in a quick second. The first channel that we're looking at today is Spotless.com. This is a channel that has been in Tuber Chat for a little while now. I'm feeling like it's a month, could be a little bit longer. They're here with us almost every single day, and people were immediately drawn to this channel. I heard good things right away, so for that reason they've been featured. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as most of you have seen. So what I'm guessing is actually my microphone is probably low, as opposed to the music actually being loud. But I will knock the music right down because it's not important. And hopefully that's a little bit better. So I switched it up. Hopefully we're not getting that feedback that we were. Most 6510 models was the one who pointed it out more than everything. Yeah, the volume of the mic is too low. I'm gonna have to look at what I can do about that. Typically I have a microphone here, a Razer Kaio, and I love this thing. Or sorry, that's a Razer Siren X. And that sits on the desk, so when I'm looking down the way I am, I'm talking right into the microphone. Today we are using, and forgive the noise if I'm making it, a Razer Kaio, and this one sits on top of the computer. It's actually got a webcam built in, which is really, really cool, which I'm not using today, but that's the microphone, so I'm not speaking right to it. But anyway, thank you everybody, and hopefully now the music is at least low enough that we're not going to have to worry about it, and I will see what I can do about adjusting this microphone after today, and hopefully our feedback is not there. Anyway, this is Spotless.com. So with 258 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them over the 260 they're thinking about right now, a little bit closer to maybe 300. And you can see that they do a lot of live streaming. So there is almost always something to be watched live, on this channel. And then as well, they have got some extra posting going on. So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Ungame Miller, you want to reach 2K, very cool. We all are here to help each other. Everybody's working towards a milestone of some sort. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm just going to see what I can do about getting into my list. We'll do some introductions, and then we will talk about some of the things we do here in Tuber Chat so that you can maximize the time that you spend here and meet as many friends and family members as possible. I'm just waiting for one of my pages to work for me here. It's taking a little bit of time, but we're all good. Anne's cooking more. Thank you so much for coming in. I think Kristen told me I couldn't read the chat earlier. I did a live stream on my personal channel, and Anne's cooking and more came in there. I think Kristen accidentally deleted you, but Scratch and Pete got it back, so we're all good. But thank you for coming in. Andy Ace Flaw One has been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning, so thank you for being here again. He's been here every day lately. Antoinette at Fun, thanks for coming in. I've already got you on the wheel. Art with Ease, it's good to see you here. Hopefully you're doing okay today. And Carla and friends, good to see you here. I wonder if this is your first time, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. Like I said, we have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat, more that will come through, and everybody who will be here will be willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel, if that's what you would like. Deserted Places in Scotland with Mr. Lynch, good to see you back. Diana, Brienne, Fairchild, we raided yesterday. She had an engaging conversation going on her channel, as she always does with 13,000 subscribers. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. There's obviously much to be learned from her, as well as entertained and inspired by. GA Girl, I am every woman the dream team. It's good to see you here, and it's great to have Cheetah Will View back in the chat. Health, humor, and motivation, it's good to see you coming back again. And Jean Louise, we are officially connected now, so thank you for that. Kitty Mom Adventures, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we'll put your channel up right before I start spinning the wheel. And two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube are here with us always as moderators, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA. Mo6510 Models, thank you so much for being here and for your help with my audio issues and sharing your knowledge so that we can all make our connection stronger. MSK Family Vlogs, it's good to have you here. I put you on the wheel right away. Savvy1619, it's good to have you in the chat again. Thanks for coming in. Sparkle's Hope Chest is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. Thank you for visiting me earlier and for being here today. And our featured channel, Spotless Com, of course, is in the chat with us. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. And like I said, we'll push them over the 260 they're thinking about, a little bit closer to 300. Stoker's Adventures, it's good to have you back. Taylor Rochester, it's always good to see you here. And the How-To Lady is always spreading positivity through the chat. We have that to look forward to every time she's here. So hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something you wanted me to see and I missed it, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will be happy to try to catch it the next time around. Other than that, looks like everybody's off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. Mama Glow Up, good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody. If you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's in your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and like I said, it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time, so I'll appreciate those very much. So one more time, we're looking at Spotless Com, and like I said, they usually have a long live stream going, so there's almost always something to enjoy live there, and you can catch a lot of their different posting as well. Hopefully everybody will connect with them, and like I said, we're all working towards a milestone of some sort, and Spotless Com, I have no doubt, is going to be racing towards their 300 very, very soon. So we're going to look at Kitty Mom Adventures, and thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate it. And let's get that happening here and see what you got going on for us today. I did see you say that you had a video, I think, that you were uploading and just adding some links in the description or something along those lines. So everybody will have something brand new to watch from Kitty Mom Adventure shortly. I did an interview with her just a few weeks ago, and it turned into a 4-hour conversation. BCJ Plays, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Carla and friends, thank you so much for the share. I really do appreciate that. It really does help, you know, when you share. It's great for the algorithm. There's one thing I don't talk about enough called starting a session. It is probably the #1 thing you can do for the algorithm, other than you know, your own content. And what that means is when you take somebody who wasn't already watching YouTube at that moment, you bring them into YouTube to start watching with your content. That's called starting a session. You know, hopefully you keep them as long as you can, but that's another whole ball game in itself. But starting a session is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing, and you can do that with the other social networks. I hope you'll utilize them. We have a Facebook group you can post to, and then we have a Twitter list where you can find generous creators willing to tweet and retweet for others, and we have a subreddit set up for anybody that's active on that platform, where anybody at all can post their videos, and hopefully you'll get some outside traction. And then, yes, Jean Louise is going to jot down the names of houses to visit later. They're at work right now, but they will check in as soon as they can, which is cool. The best success in Tuber Chat is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators and connecting with them, then letting them know so that they can return to you. But however you need to get it done, as long as we're all following the full procedure, watching full videos of at least 3 minutes long, leaving meaningful, genuine comments related to the content of those videos, giving every creator a thumbs up, subscribing, and turning on bell notifications for everyone, we will then be doing everything we can to support others while we're connecting. One of the other things you can do is hit somebody's discussion tab. This can be done for any creator under 1,000 subscribers. I typically focus on anybody under 100, but we'll do it here anyway as an example. And you can just leave any comment here at all. Hopefully it's engaging and you do a better job than I do. And this gives the algorithm an extra boost just to say, hey, I intended on being connected to this creator. I enjoy their content that much. And then hopefully that will keep your connection solid. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's the first channel that's going to come up off the wheel for today. And thank you one more time for that super chat, Kitty Mom Adventures again. One of the things I recommend is taking an extra video or two and adding them into your watch later list that you can run at any time after the live stream today. And that gives YouTube the idea that you've already gone back a couple of times because you cared for that creator's content so much. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Skywatcher Footage, thanks for the thumbs up. It's always good to have you in the chat. Stacy and the D's, good to have you back. We're looking at Dead Soul Girl Gamer. She happens to be live right now, but she's a gold member here, so she gets that guaranteed feature that I talk about all the time, including those slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And as well, her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see. I've been fortunate enough to catch quite a few of her live streams lately, and she plays a variety of different games on her channel and then engages the chat while that's going on. So I'm sure you'll have a good time out there hanging out with her while you're supporting her on her live streams, and hopefully we'll see lots more content from her as well. Kindness Mind, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me for not being sure. This might be your first time with Tuber Chat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect. Pardon me. So please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then we will get to spinning the wheel again. And today I'm going to do something that I usually wait for. We'll get Scratch and Pete PA on there right away. And as more moderators come in, we'll add them as well. We've got Corinne's Life. She's always here as a member and a moderator, so I put her channel on the wheel immediately right away every day. And then, like I said, we'll probably see another moderator or two come through today. And pardon me, I can't mute my mic today. Pardon me, I just am having trouble with my voice the last few weeks. I think it's allergies more than anything else. And if you could believe it, for those of you who were with me earlier today, I went outside and did a live stream, and I said I was doing it. It was a last minute decision because I wasn't expecting good weather today, and it turned out better than I expected. It literally rained about 15 minutes before Tuber Chat started. So I can't believe my luck. Just Vlogging Life is here as a gold member as well. Trissa, it's good to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. Just Vlogging Life is an extremely loyal, dedicated, and generous supporter to Tuber Chat. They've been a gold member for a while now, so they get that guaranteed feature I keep talking about with the slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then as well, their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see. But they're here with us often in the chat, and what you'll find is while you're out supporting other creators from the Tuber Chat family, Just Vlogging Life, you'll run into time and time again out supporting others. So Hopefully everybody will connect with her. With 520 subscribers, we're hoping to push her a little bit farther towards the 600 that we know that she's thinking about right now. So I'm going to get to adding some names to our wheel, which I usually take a little bit longer with. Boss Andrew, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to here in the chat. And if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And thank you so much for the share. I really do appreciate that. Yes, if anybody does have the ability to share the stream on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. Let's spin and look at the luck that we've got here. Scratch and PPA, our dedicated moderator, is coming up right now. You know, I love talking about this channel, and it always turns into a long speech because most of you already know how much of a loyal and dedicated supporter Scratch and PPA is. This is a creator who believes wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive. We see it time and time again from them. Most of you know from being supported by Scratch and PPA. For those of you who are already connected, every time I personally go out to a live stream premiere or to watch a video and comment, it feels like Scratch and PPA has already been there. So this is one of literally the most supportive creators on all of YouTube that I've ever met, and we're lucky to have them here as a moderator as well. So they have a series of videos that come out every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, and you can see that the next premiere is set up. I'm going to set the reminder, and you'll notice that there's a small glitch on YouTube here. When we look at these premieres that people have set up, you can set reminders, and it doesn't affect whether it's on your front page or in your upload section. Very, very weird. We've seen that before, but anyway, I've got them both on. So you can head over there and get that reminder set. Make sure you don't miss that interactive content, because what happens with Scratch and PPA is if you follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well, you'll have the opportunity to vote on the content of the next week's video. Tina Charles TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. The Duffus Family channel is here. Thank you for visiting as well. Hopefully everybody's going to meet some new friends and family members while they're here. And for those of you who are a little bit new to Tuber Chat, whether this is your first time or you've only been here a couple times before, keep in mind the best success is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, supporting them, and then having them turn around and do the same thing for you afterwards. It works the opposite of a lot of growth streams. One of the things I suggest is keeping track of everybody that you're connecting with here, so that if YouTube decides to play games with your subscriber numbers over the next couple of days, you can go back and track down who you're still connected to or possibly not. Let's get Diona, Brienne, Fairchild onto the wheel right now. Mo6510 models. I've been saying it the wrong way for so long now. It's becoming a tongue twister for me to get that right. This is Mo6510 models. We're looking at also Louise getting onto the wheel, and I will continue adding names as we need them. Let's spin for now. Relaxing music every day. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. 345 Barry, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And this is MSK Family Vlog, so they've been a member with Tuber Chat for just about as long as we've been monetized, which is several months now. And they've been a loyal and dedicated and generous supporter. They're a dynamic family of creators. I've been able to catch them both in videos as well as on live streams and premieres. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 1,190 subscribers right now, they are very, very close to 1,200, and we'd love to just push them a little bit closer right now. You'll have a good time following them. Like I said, they're a dynamic family of creators, so they've got a lot of variety on their channel, and there's likely something for everybody there. And then, yes, Kitty Mom Adventures, that happens to a lot of creators. the purging is absolutely real. The good news about it all is the fact that, you know, the subscribers that you get and keep, you know, when you look at them a week later, regardless of losses, are the most loyal and dedicated ones, right? And then relaxing music every day. Forgive me, I just held your message back because we don't do any self-promotion here. Everybody's here to support each other, which means they're gonna come to your channel and check out your content. So here we typically don't ask. The idea behind the Tuber Chat family is that we all believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive. We support others, knowing that by doing more than we even expect, we will have that come back again and again. We see it time and time again. What you'll find, again, for anybody that's a little bit new to Tuber Chat, whether it's your first time or if you've only been here a couple times before, is that you'll find that channels that have been here many times before will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat until they watch how you interact with everybody else in the chat first, and with good reason. So my suggestion always is to get a conversation started with somebody, make sure they're paying attention, acknowledging you, they know you're on your way to their house, if you want to call it that, and then head over there, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes, better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes, leave a comment that's meaningful, genuine, and at least a few sentences long. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on as you see me do for all creators, and that should make your connection stick. I also recommend adding a couple of extra videos into a playlist, maybe even your watch later list to run afterwards. And then, very cool, 345 Barry. Hopefully other than that you're doing well. And then thank you, Cooking with Miss Brown. Thank you very much for that. Antoinette at Fun is coming up right now. They happen to be a member as well. So I put them on the wheel right away, but let's get them up and see what they got going on for us here. I just want to have another look at their front page. So Antoinette at Fun is another dynamic creator and somebody who we had featured just a couple of weeks ago. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on generosity and impact that I see within the community. And thank you, Carla and friends. Alicia M. Khalil, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I'm quite certain you've been here before, but it might have been a little while. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. And I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned something specific that you want me to see, whether it's a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. I will appreciate your patience and keep my eyes open to hopefully catch it the next time around. Dead Soul Girl Gamer is stopping in, even though they're live streaming right now, which is cool. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have to see what I can do about this microphone situation. I wonder if there's a way for me to pump this up a little bit. I don't think so, but we'll try. Yeah, I can't seem to, in Streamlabs, it doesn't seem that I'm able to put it over what it wants to call 100%. So I'll have to figure out what I can do about that. You know, there's a lot to live streaming for those of you who have done it already or are thinking about doing it. When we talk about the different platforms, you know, you have StreamYard, which is a great thing, very easy to use. And then we have Streamlabs, which gets a little bit more complicated. There's a lot of freedom, but there's other restrictions as well. Venalore, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And other than that, hopefully everybody is doing okay. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and I'll add a couple more names to the wheel. And we will see what Diona Brienne Fairchild has happening for us today. We rated her yesterday. And like I said, with over 13,000 subscribers, this is a creator that there is much to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by. The other thing that I can mention, you know, to anybody that's a little bit newer to Tuber Chat, as I tell stories about the creators who come through the chat, and particularly the ones I put on the screen, you'll get the idea of the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters we have here in the community. Everybody here in Tuber Chat is intending on subscribing to each other's channels but it goes much, much farther than that. The idea is we're going to support each other over the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually maybe even years, to hang out in your live streams, premieres, watch your videos, give comments, likes, views, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers. This is where the strong and solid foundation for your channel comes from. Once you get to a certain point, you know, let's say a few thousand subscribers, your channel will start to grow organically, you know, almost automatically, not quite, but almost. And you learn along the way. Your instinct will help you as well. But imagine a life where you have 100 friends on YouTube, and I don't mean 1,000 subscribers, I mean 100 true friends, people who really care about your channel regardless of the niche, and you know, are excited when you come out with new videos and excited when you go live, and they're really wanting to support you so that every time you put a video out, you get that 100 views within the first day. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And a lot of comments, likes, and other things to go along with that. You always have people hanging out in your live streams and things like that. It would be great. And this is what I mean about a strong and solid foundation. Some of those people will be with you maybe even for years. As we see, like I said, I'll tell stories about the creators that come through the chat. Some of them have already been with me for a couple of years, and occasionally you might even find a couple of creators that have been here with me longer than that. But hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I did say I was going to add some more names to the wheel, so let me get to that right away. And Kindless Kindless is the opposite of your channel name. Kindness Mind, thank you so much. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up yet, then I will appreciate that, of course. We're doing great today, but hopefully we will continue that. And yes, Jean Louise, you'll notice that your count goes down or stays the same for quite some time. YouTube is constantly purging, and what they do is remove anything they find are inactive or invalid connections. Usually it's not that you gain, let's say, 10 or 20 new subscribers in a day and then they take those away. Often they take older subscribers away to replace the new connections that you're making. But they're really playing games with everybody a lot. Ever since last September, so I don't imagine there's an end to this anywhere in sight. It's something that we have to live with. And again, looking at it from, you know, the cup being half full, those connections that stay with you and YouTube does not take away, for instance, are the most loyal and dedicated ones. You'll notice that when I put channels on the screen here in Tuber Chat, almost every single channel I ever put up is subscribed. So Tuber Chat loses subscribers just like everybody does, but nobody ever loses Tuber Chat. It's basically about 1 in 1,000, it seems, you know, or 1 in several hundred. It's not very common that anybody loses Tuber Chat, although we have seen it happen. And it's not anybody's fault. It's not that I do it any differently or better than anybody else. I follow exactly what we're talking about here. My suggestion is anything you hear me say or anybody else giving advice about how to connect with people the right way, or genuinely, if you want to put it that way, is always feel free to do a little bit more. If I mention watch a video that's at least 3 minutes long, better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes, or even longer. Better if you watch 2 or 3 videos instead of just one, and better if you leave longer comments than you have been, unless you're already leaving 4 or 5 sentences, but you know what I mean. Declan Fans 2020 official, good to see you here. Winners happen, good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I thought you'd been in a Tuber Chat live stream before when we ran into each other today or yesterday, but I could be wrong about that. So thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Minx Laura 123 ASMR, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And same thing for Ms. Me Reacts. You understand, I'll refer to you that way. Miss Me Reacts. We met in Vern's Junk Closet's live stream yesterday. She is my YouTube BFF, absolutely. And thank you for coming in. Gongolese Kitchen. I might be pronouncing that wrong, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but I think you've been here before. So hopefully I'm not too far off. Hilda DC is in the house. Let me get you right onto the wheel for today. She's here as the newest member of our moderator squad. And then I know I missed a, I think the how-to lady said something I didn't mean to miss. Aha! Oh, you found somebody. That's wonderful. The how-to lady has a great story there where they were out in the gym today and somebody they didn't know walked up and said that they follow the how-to lady on YouTube, which is wonderful. We'll look at that channel later and you'll notice that you know, that's something that eventually can happen for anybody if you're doing like outdoor videos or outdoor live stream in your community. That will eventually start to happen for almost everybody. And I've seen it over and over. It hasn't happened to me personally, where I've run into anybody. I have called places and have them say, yeah, we've heard of your videos, but not without me saying so. But I have seen it happen to other people under 1,000 subscribers. And so it's really interesting when that happens. I'm glad that that happened to you. And then, forgive me, I'm just trying to catch up in the chat. I'm way behind. Oh, did Froggy Went to Knitting come in? Sorry, I saw somebody mention Froggy Went to Knitting. Yes, from Kitty Mom Adventure. Sorry, I'm skipping through as fast as I can to try to catch up and just catching other conversations. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And Diona, Brienne, Fairchild, like I said, is approaching 14,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. We rated her yesterday and had a good time hanging out in her live stream. She does a great job of posting videos as well frequently, as you can see. So hopefully everybody will follow her. There's lots to be entertained by there. And let us see who's coming up next. Kindness Mind is a pet channel. They've got a cat, so we know how popular that can be on the internet. Gave you hope despite purging. The how-to lady, yes, I understand. That'll be a wonderful thing, you know, and I expect that to happen for a lot of people. You know, you can imagine there are YouTubers out there with 1 million or even 100,000 viewers that you might recognize or run into somewhere, and you know, that can happen to just about anybody, and I promise you it happens sooner than you think. You know, the how-to lady's got a great story there, and again, I'm happy for that. And my pleasure having your channel up, Diona, Brienne, Fairchild. And hopefully other than that, we're doing okay. So Jean Louise has 576 subscribers. This is a new channel coming into Tuber Chat. I believe they were here for the first time yesterday. We're officially connected, as you can see right there. And I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. And it's great to see that you've got your subscriptions public. Now, I don't necessarily tell everybody that they have to have it on your front page. We all make the right decisions for our own channels. But by having your subscription set to public, what happens is you can speed up this whole process, because when you come into Tuber Chat or any other live stream like this, you say to somebody, I've been to your house, I've left you a package, right? That means you've watched a video and given them a comment, right? Then you come back here, they can look in your subscriptions, see themselves there, and know that you're telling the truth, and it speeds it up, you know, very quickly instead of digging through their comments and stuff like that. So it's something I recommend for everybody. Of course, everybody's got to make their own decisions. I try not to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel, as opposed to sharing information here in the chat among everybody so that we can all make the best decisions for our channels. I constantly expect to grow and get better and improve, you know, based on all the information that we share here. And then, hopefully, we're doing all right. The how-to lady, I haven't had you up on the wheel yet. Let's get you on there right now. Ace Flaw One, Andy, has been with us every day lately. That's a channel that's been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. Kitty Mom Adventures, we looked at earlier. Thank you one more time. Health, Humor, and Motivation needs to come up right now. And I will add some more names shortly as we need them. Let's spin. We'll see who's the next channel that we're going to talk about today. And health, humor, and motivation. Look at that luck. As soon as I put you on the channel, or sorry, onto the wheel, you come up right away. And then Taylor Rochester, I'm just wondering, I see you keep saying and I wonder if there's anything you're meaning that I'm not getting. Let us see what health, humor, and motivation has going on for us today. As soon as I put you on the wheel, it came up. This is another brand new connection for Tuber Chat. Where's the video we connected with? I must have dug to find one. We see I'm still subscribed. Did I find something older? There it is. Okay, beautiful sunset. Yes, I remember this from yesterday. So I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone there. They're looking towards. I'm so sorry, Sam's. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. You know what the sad part is about that? You know how I noticed that you had said that? Because I noticed Michael's Adventures saying you were funny. Oh my goodness. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is a very loyal and dedicated supporter, but also very patient and considerate for the fact that I can't tell you how many times Sam's had to wait, first of all, for me to put him on the wheel and missed I don't know how many questions from him and stuff like that. I don't know why the world has you marked in that way, but that was pretty funny. So, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is on the wheel now. Health, humor, and motivation. I hope everybody will connect with this channel. And as you can see, they've got a featured channels collaboration kind of going on right here. So this is a little bit different than what we usually see because they've got one here. Sometimes you see a few, but it's something that I like to talk about. So the next time we see another featured channels collaboration going on with somebody, I'll talk about it. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Oikonamu Marios, I wonder if I'm pronouncing that anywhere near right. I hope so, but thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. I feel like I recognize your channel. Maybe you've been to Tuber Chat before, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Robert back in Asia, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I thought about napping today, but I ended up going out. I did a quick live stream, and then it rained right after, so I was very, very lucky today. Robert Mack in Asia, you know, this is what I mean. So I talked a little bit at the beginning of the live stream about creators who've been with Tuber Chat, let's say from the beginning, right? So we started live streaming almost a year ago. I started building the friends and followers earlier than that, you know, around last February, I believe. And we have some creators who've been with us from the beginning, some even longer, and then somebody like Robert Mack in Asia. Now, I can't even remember for sure how long it's been that Robert Mack in Asia has been connected to one of the other channels that I'm involved with, but it's longer than Tuber Chat's been around. So that's an example. Hopefully everybody will connect with them, and they are obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. So let's think about spinning the wheel. And like I said, I'm looking forward to getting to know health, humor, and motivation a little bit better. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. Now we're going to look at Ace Flaw One. Andy has been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. He's been with me on my personal channel as well when we were doing the Playlist Buddies experiments while we were getting ready to start Tuber Chat. He's got 3,240 subscribers. This is a loyal and dedicated supporter, obviously, but hopefully everybody will connect. Hopefully everybody will connect with Andy from Ace Flaw One. Oh my goodness, that's the first time we've seen anything like that done. So I'm gonna honor it. I don't know how I feel about that stuff, but that's interesting. That's extremely generous. Kitty Mom Adventures has dropped a super chat. So what we do in the case, like, super chats and memberships are absolutely optional. They are not necessary. There's nothing that I hold back from anybody. I don't save the good stuff for members or any of that stuff, right? So, but I do appreciate the support, even though it's unnecessary. So all we do is when somebody does something like that, we might let them skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen right away. And Kitty Mom's Adventures did that earlier, so we looked at that channel before we started spinning the wheel. But because they've given a super chat for to get Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More up there, we'll put his channel up next. That's interesting. I've done that before in other chats as well, like given a super chat for somebody else's name or exposure or something like that. So I'm happy to see that generosity. But I'll absolutely honor that, and thank you so much for that. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is in the house. That's another very dynamic creator. I was hanging out with her on a live stream the other day, and it's really interesting to see some of the different areas in which people live, and you know, the different lifestyles we have, the different things going on. And she has got a lot of rabbits. Now, there's a lot more, obviously, that can be found, but on that particular live stream, and we've rated her before from Tuber Chat as well, and this and that, but she's a dynamic host with a lot of variety, to say the least, and hopefully everybody will connect with her, and you'll see what I mean. The rabbit was getting close to biting her the other day, one of them. Let's get Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More up there. Thank you one more time, Kitty Mom Adventures, for that super chat, and we're looking at Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More right now. We were joking earlier because sometimes when Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More comes in, I end up, for some reason, skipping over this channel, like, and I don't get him on the wheel right away when I'm supposed to and stuff like that, and I don't know why that is. I think it's, if I could make an excuse, I would say because he's so much of a loyal and dedicated supporter. He's here for almost every single live stream and spends almost the whole time here. That I think I'm so used to having him around that it becomes a little bit of a challenge for me to notice in the chat right away. And most of you know I'm not the best person for keeping up with the chat anyway. I talk about that too much. You know what? Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. I was in the live stream and you did mention the toilet. But I had diverted my eyes for like 2 seconds. I don't even know what I was doing, because a lot of times when I'm visiting people's live streams, if I'm on the computer, I'm working in another window. So I think I was working and listening and kind of going back and forth. I did see you talking about the rabbit. I saw you, I think you were going in to get an apple to try to feed them. You weren't going to originally feed them, but I missed the toilet. So if anybody wants to go back and watch that live stream from Tiffany Wears T-Shirts, you'll get quite a lot of variety in that one single live stream as well. And then yes, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. So you can thank Kitty Mom Adventures for that. She's an extremely generous creator, as we've seen. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More actually comes to us from Corinne's life. It's been a long time now, but she is a generous creator who allows people to connect the same way that we do here. She's in here as a member and a moderator always, but Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More came to us from Corinne's life and has been here since, and has been an integral part of the Tuber Chat family for a long, long time. You can see a lot of variety on his channel, and hopefully everybody will connect with him. With 1,160 subscribers, we'd love to push him a little bit farther towards 1,170 or so, and a little bit closer towards the 1,200. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you so much for sharing us out. That's a generous creator who also has been with Tuber Chat from the beginning and always shares for us. So thank you. If anybody does have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. But if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a second, but it really does help the stream. So I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Stacy and the D's is still hanging out. Very cool. Dead Soul Girl Gamer is still in the house. And looks like we're doing just fine. So other than that, hopefully everybody's doing all right. Let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here, and then I will look for more names to add to the wheel. Mr. Fulton Mraz says they've got a new video today, so for anybody connecting with them, you'll have something fresh to watch. Very cool. I don't want to do a lot of self-promotion here. You know, I'm trying not to hammer everybody for it, but because everybody here is expecting to connect to each other for the purpose of supporting each other, everybody will end up seeing all your new videos and premieres and stuff like that anyway. That's the hope. So, pardon me. Sorry, I can't mute my mic now as easily as I could. The other one I was using has a mute button on it, but this one that I'm using today does not. Eventually, I'll review these things. I've already unboxed them. I just haven't filmed the review part. So this is Corinne's life. We were just talking about her a moment ago. She's an extremely generous creator in many different ways. She swaps playlists with other creators. So if anybody in the house wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then as well, she does the featured channels collaboration, which I love talking about, and I've been waiting for an opportunity here. So you see a lot of familiar faces from the Tuber Chat family here in her family and friends featured channels area. And when you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs, good to see you back in the house again today. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Venalore's going to have something new for us too. They're editing right now. So hopefully everybody will connect with Corinne's life. She's got another couple channels she's working on, but this is her main objective over here with 1,170 subscribers. She's fully monetized, got memberships going on as well, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there. I'm going to add some more names to the wheel, but we are looking right now at Mod6510 models. This is another generous creator that is willing to share information about experiments that they do on their channel to try to figure out how to beat the YouTube algorithm and the purges that go on and things like that, so that we can all make better decisions for our channels. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by, of course. Yeah, okay, thank you. I got a few, our moderators have a group that we talk in, and they're just letting me know that the volume is lower than usual. So forgive me, everybody. I'm just trying out a new mic today, but I will try to get that adjusted and see if we can improve the thing. But apparently we're feedback free, so that's great. Kindness Mind, thank you so much for the thumbs up and for the kind words. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate that. And then that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. OMP family, thank you for coming in. Yes, I'm happy to support everybody as much as I can. USA Scratchers, forgive me, I did see you come in. Forgive me for not welcoming you just a few minutes ago, but thank you for being here. And with 7,000, actually 7,100 subscribers, Most 6510 models obviously has much to be learned from, as I said, as well as entertained and inspired by. And again, this is a creator who has, you know, reached out. Anybody can reach out anytime on Instagram. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. I'm always happy to talk YouTube. It doesn't have to be a question. If you have information that you'd like to share with everybody that you know I can spread throughout our family, I'll be happy to do that as well. Reality Realness, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And then, you know, it's great when I see generosity in creators. These are the kind of things I look for when I think about featuring channels. Most of you know I feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact or generosity or both that I see within our community. For that reason, Moz6510 Models was already featured on Tuber Chat, of course, recently. And then, yeah, thank you, Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs. Thank you for that. And then Michael's Adventures, 10 spam comments today. Are you talking about those robots that come by and put those extremely awful things that everybody doesn't want? I got a lot of those in the last couple of days. But that's just a robot doing that. It's not malicious. It's not trolls or anything like that coming around. Those are just robots. There's lots of ways out there that people can get automated, you know, comments to go through, but bad news for anybody that's thinking about doing that. Bugsy Cruiser, good to see you here. Let me get you onto the wheel. Thank you for coming in, and let me see what we're going to do about adding a few more names to our wheel. Spotless Com is our featured channel for today, so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Taylor Rochester, let's get you onto the wheel. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, I hope is still with us. Have Cheetah Will View has been here for quite a while. And then we'll think about getting a few more channels on the wheel as we need them. Oh, guess that's what it is. If it's those 3-letter websites like Vaughn.mo or whatever it is, or, you know, they're just awful little things, and they usually come with like fake timestamps and stuff like this. It's a real pain in the neck, to say the least. Have Cheetah Will View is the next channel that we're looking at. But don't think too much of it. You know, sometimes you have trolls and malicious activity, but that's just robots, those things. Minerzak123, good to see you here. And Bugsy Cruiser, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we'll put your channel up next. Before I spin the wheel again, Have Cheetah Will View has been with Tuber Chat for a while now. They've got 196 subscribers, so they're very close to 200. You know, we all know what it's like to hit a different milestone of different sorts, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. You know, it's always an accomplishment, and it's wonderful to be able to help each other. So one of the things we want as well is a few more than that, so that when we have somebody like Have Cheetah Will View here hit the 200 subscribers that they're thinking about, if we can get them to 210, we know that even if YouTube plays games with their subscriber numbers in the next couple of days, they're not going to slip below that 200. And Hilda DC's making yellow rice with beef for everybody. Let's just have a look. I don't usually bother looking at how many people we have at a time watching, but let's just see. 34 watching right now. So you have 34 servings, I hope, for everybody. That'll be interesting. I hope you're filming it so we can see. She's going to do a mukbang video, I bet you, afterwards, that everybody can enjoy. If you can't at least partake of the food, you can watch somebody else eat it, right? That's the new thing. And then, okay, so everybody else otherwise seems to be doing okay. Bugsy Cruiser, let's have a look at what you've got going on today. And thank you again for that super chat. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss there. So, Bugsy Cruiser comes to us from Twitter and Periscope, where they were already filming and then decided to start a YouTube channel, actually just in time, because they've already got their foot in the door. They're already getting some rapid growth before Periscope was shut down just a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully everybody will connect with Bugsy Cruiser and see what they've got going on. They've got a lot of variety on their channel, but they also do a lot of outdoor live streaming as well. And this is something that I find does very well for a lot of channels. If it's something that suits the variety you might have on your channel, it's something to think about. Outdoor live streaming can really do well. It seems to be doing spectacularly this year. With 724 subscribers, hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, get them over the 730 or so that we know they're thinking about right now, and a little bit closer towards the 800 that will be you know, they're approaching. And Kindness Mine, thank you, Boo, or thank you so much for the kind words. Periscope, Declan Fans 2020 official, was a live streaming app that Twitter bought a while ago, a few years ago, and it allowed people to live stream. Typically, a lot of people would live stream in portrait mode. It was more like mobile focused, and but they've already shut that down, as Twitter seems to like to do with a lot of the stuff that they buy. So, luckily, Bugsy Cruiser had the foresight to get the stuff, you know, going on YouTube before that happened, which is great. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. I've had a good time hanging out on a lot of their live streams, and they've always got something interesting going on. As you can see, they travel across the United States and Canada, so there'll be some good variety over there. We're finally going to look at the How To Lady. This is a channel that's been on the wheel for about an hour now. Let's get this channel up and see what she's got going on. With 222 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Now, usually I say the same thing about channels with about 3,000 subscribers or more, but you can tell with the How To Lady that there's already much to be learned from her, as well as entertained and inspired by. She always spreads all kinds of positivity through our chat, which I appreciate very much. And it makes it a pleasure to run a live stream like this, you know, on top of what the moderators are doing for us and everybody being so respectful all the time. The How To Lady is just full of positivity and motivation. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. And like I said, with 222 subscribers, we can get her rolling towards... we can get it rolling towards 300. Yes, sometimes Declan Fans 2020 official, because in a 2 to 2.5 hour live stream where I don't stop talking, I get a few tongue twisters going on and I stumble over my words more often than you can imagine. I know a few people have said maybe I should do a blooper video to go back now and try to catch every mistake that I've made in a Tuber Chat live stream. There's 190 of them. It's way too much. I might do something like that on my personal channel. For those of you with variety channels, like if it's a personal channel where you're just doing all kinds of different stuff, then that can be a great idea. What I try to remind everybody when we're out filming together and stuff like that is try not to say anything that you would never want said on your YouTube channel, and you know what I mean. Even when you make a mistake and you know you're gonna cut and like do something over again, and the reason why is because then you can use all that stuff for a blooper video and you don't have to fill it with bleeps and things like that. But it's just an idea, and I know that can be comical. So hopefully everybody will connect with the How To Lady. Like I said, she's always spreading positivity through the chat. It always makes it a pleasure to even be in this live stream. And then hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. If you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second and it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. And if anybody in the house wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and then other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The next channel that we're going to look at is Norfolk Dashcam. I'm going to take a break just for about 2 or 3 minutes. We'll be right back. I'll get that channel ready for us, and then we'll fill the wheel up with names. All right, we are looking at Norfolk Dashcam. This happens to be a gold member, so we talk about their channel every single day. They get that guaranteed feature with those slides that we just saw, which are usually run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we have seen. There's a few channels that have come in today, so Z3540, Dead Rabbit, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's always good to see you, and yes, everybody's here to help each other, so absolutely, you're right. TWTTV, good to see you here, and I think Tremia's Vlogs and Things, yes, thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And thank you, Kitty Mom Adventures, thank you for your super chats as well. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those as well. And if you have missed, if I've missed anything that you've mentioned in the chat, like a question or a comment that you meant specifically for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time. Taylor Rochester, I'm gonna start knocking those out. I don't know why you're just saying but I don't want, one of the things we have to think about when we talk about spam is when you say the same thing over and over and over again. That can be considered spam, so we don't want to do that ever, right? Spotless.com is our featured channel for today. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. We talked about that channel at about the first 5 or 10 minutes of today's live stream. We feature a different channel every single day. Norfolk Dashcam, of course, was featured previously, and this channel, what they're doing lately is they're taking submissions from anybody at all over the world for dashcam footage and things of that sort. So if you have something you think might be of interest to Norfolk Dashcam, you can help that creator out by sending your stuff over there, and you might see it featured in a monthly compilation that they're doing of global footage. And Taylor Rochester, it's no problem. I just want to make sure that I just let you know, because one of the things that I vowed to do when we started Tuber Chat was to make sure that we would always help everybody, so that even when they're not here, they have an easier time. There are lots of other grow streams where you can meet friends and family members when I'm not live streaming, and when I am, for that matter. But when you're out in other live streams that are similar to this, I don't want you to get hammered by moderators or hosts and get timed out and banned and all that other horrible stuff. So my intention here is to let everybody know about, the etiquette that we have out in other live streams. This one tends to be very strict, right? There's a lot of rules. There's not a lot of horrible things that can be said in the chat and this and that. That's so that when you're out in other live streams, you have an easier time. Because I can't be live streaming 24 hours a day, of course. Thrill Seeks, I did put you on the wheel. Yes, I put you on the wheel as soon as I saw you. If you ever see me make a mistake, especially when it comes to members, I always put them on the wheel right away. If anybody sees me make that mistake, just don't be afraid to give me a nudge and let me know. So thank you for mentioning it. But yeah, Thrill Seeks, I did see you when you came in and put it in. So let's get to adding a few more names to the wheel. I will have a look at what we can do about that. We saw Andy. We're going to look at reality realness. Let me get you up here. I got to refresh my page so I can make sure who's still with us. Sterling Makes an Adventures just got in here, so I'll wait for you for a little bit, but that's okay. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is coming up right now. Winners Happen has been here for the whole live stream. Forgive me, I didn't get you on the wheel yet. So it's run by a robot called Bottissimo, and it keeps track of everybody in the chat, not just how long you're here, but how much you interact with other creators as well. And then when I need names for the wheel, I look over at the list. It keeps an order for everything, and then I grab names as I need them. So again, just remember, it's not only about how long you're here. Stacy and the D's, I'm going to get your channel up next, or onto the wheel. We're going to look at reality realness. And we've seen this channel before. Let's get them up here with 782 subscribers. We want to push them a little bit farther towards the 785 or maybe even as high as 790, so that they're closer to 800. Let me get Miner Zach 123 and Stacy and the D's onto the wheel. Where on earth did you go? I'm trying to copy and paste. It doesn't always work as perfectly as I'd wish. I don't know why. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. If you haven't already, like I said, we've seen them before. And I've got to get to know this channel a little bit better. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully everybody is. And there's obviously some variety on this channel to be enjoyed. And I'm not familiar with this MTV show. I don't watch a lot of television, to be honest with you. But I do know MTV, but that's an interesting looking thing. I'll have to see what you're doing with that there. But hopefully everybody will connect with them and enjoy that when you get there. And then thank you, Diana, Brienne, Fairchild. I appreciate the kind words. I always appreciate positivity in the chat, of course. And we'll get some more names on the wheel shortly. I tend to move a little bit faster in the second half of the live stream. So while I don't want to rush, we will move on to the next channel and see what's happening right away. We've got a raid coming up in about 45 minutes. Michael's Adventures has a new video for us, so we will go and look at that premiere as soon as we're done. Stacy and the D's is coming up. And hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. So they're a relatively new creator coming into the Tuber Chat family, but hopefully everybody will rally around them and give them that warm welcome to push them a little bit farther. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking for. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether it's your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even beyond. We all know how good that feels, so we just want to push each other as much as we can. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to do that, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And looks like we're doing okay. Looking out the window, and I noticed that the weather's good again. Somebody was looking out for me today because I went to do a live stream on my personal channel. Nothing too entertaining. We were just staring at a waterfall for a while, but the weather I wasn't expecting to be good. I went out, and then literally minutes after it started raining, and I wasn't expecting that either. So very lucky today. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. It might be Hilda DC, the newest member of our mod squad. Oh, Kindness Mind. Any cat lovers? There's lots of cat lovers around here. Lots. I think Kitty Mom Adventures headed out, but you know, her name says it all right there. And then I'll bet you a lot of creators in the chat have cats, or at least like them. So this is Hilda DC. She has a cat named Kevin, which is ironic, but she had that cat name before we ever met, so that's okay. And hopefully everybody will connect with her. She has just done a brand new video. She actually just let it go right at the same time that Tuber Chat started, so you'll see an hour ago. White Castle Mukbang. I'm going to look forward to that because White Castle, we don't have them in Canada, but I have been lucky to have White Castle several times, and I have been known to drive miles and miles out of my way to get them, or to get White Castle many times. So now we have it in the freezers. You can buy White Castle. For those of you who didn't already know, you probably did know before I ever did anyway, but you can buy it, I think even at Walmart, but there's lots of places that have White Castle in the freezer, and then you bring those home and cook them, and you get a little bit of a different taste, but it's definitely White Castle. Taylor Rochester has about 10 cats. My goodness, wow. That's something else. Declan Fan 2020 official. I think Declan Fans 2020 official is probably a fan of everything. So it doesn't surprise me that they like cats as well. What kind of challenges? And then St. Clair's Republic, good to see you coming in. Thank you for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. Let's get another channel up here. So Hilda DC, like I said, is another member of our moderator squad. She's doing some shorts videos as well as these mukbangs and challenges. Thrill Seeks is coming up right now. Oh, I didn't mean to spin the wheel already, but we'll see who's the next channel. But we will have a look at Thrill Seeks. 903 subscribers, so it's very good. Thrill Seeks has passed the 900 that they were looking for, which is great. I'd love to get them a few more subscribers just so that we know that that's locked in, so that they don't slip below if YouTube plays games with their numbers. Kira Walton, my BFF forever, is in the house. Let's get her onto the wheel. She is also a moderator for us, of course. And then MinerZack123, to get to 4,000 watch hours, one of the ideas is, you hear me talk about swapping playlists with people, right? So that's just a simple arrangement where you're agreeing to run a playlist for another creator. They're willing to run another playlist, run a playlist for you, and you're not necessarily obligated to sit and watch every single second of every video or even like or comment. The more you can do for the other creator, the better it is. But you can imagine if you get a lot of different creators every day running a playlist for you, your hours will really stack up. But there's a couple of even bigger benefits. One of those is that when somebody's running a playlist, they're essentially watching 100% of the time of every single video in that playlist, which can pump your averages up for a whole channel. And then as well, you're trading favors with somebody, which is a great way to get a friendship started. That way, you've got a solid and strong foundation for your channel of many different friends who are going to come back and watch a lot of your videos. So it goes way beyond the playlist to the point that you're getting a lot of watch hours from the friends and family members that you make here as well. Who was just laughing with me about my White Castle? Have Cheetah will view is concerned and thinks I need an intervention on my White Castle. I had once read or heard that it was that White Castle is the least healthy of all of the takeout food. It kind of makes me want it even more. That's interesting. But I can't have it anyway now. I can't. I actually bought one of the ones that you have from the freezers, and I had it somewhere else, and I think it must have to be microwaved. You can't necessarily put it in the oven, or it's not the way they expect it to be done. Not that you can't, so I ended up kind of wasting the thing, because where I had it, we don't have a microwave, so there was no way to eat that. I'll have to wait it out until the borders open up, and someday I can get down there and watch another and catch another meal. But I promise you, I'm still gonna do it anyway. Taylor Rochester has been with Tuber Chat for quite some time. Now they're growing with 23 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. One of the things we have to think about when we're looking at a channel of this size and with short videos like this is that you know, it's impossible to watch a video that's over 3 minutes long. So my suggestion is to watch several videos. Just pick like even the 3 or 4 that you find that are the longest, and that will help. As you can see, Tuber Chat's still subscribed, so that helps. And then as well, you can leave a comment on their discussion tab. This is something I like to do for any channels under 100. So hopefully we'll get Taylor Rochester running. 23 subscribers. Hopefully we can push her a little bit farther. We'd love to see her get to 30 or even 25 very, very soon. It's Sasha Henry. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, yes, Thrill Seeks, Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. So I'm convinced that, you know, when you watch a movie and sometimes, like, they're driving or flying or, you know, doing different things, and they show something that really doesn't have anything to do with the movie, but they're just filling time, right? A lot of times they use stock footage for that. I believe that there's a piece in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle that was filmed in Toronto in an area in which I used to live, where they drive right by a little motel and a Burger King, and I'm 99% sure that that was filmed in Toronto, which is not surprising. They do a lot of filming in Toronto. It's like somewhat nicknamed Hollywood North because so much filming goes on in that area. Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now with 240 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. We've got a few familiar faces here on their featured channels collaboration. Kitty Mom Adventures is here, as well as Froggy Went to Knitting and Wolf Spirit Productions. So Wolf Spirit Productions is connected to Sparkle's Hope Chest, and then Froggy Went to Knitting and Kitty Mom Adventures are friends, of course, and it's great to have Tuber Chat there. We've got them featured on our front pages or on our feature channels collaboration as well. And this is something I recommend. So when you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's another way to get a friendship started with another creator and trade favors. And then if you feature Tuber Chat on your front page like Sparkle's Hope Chest has here, then please let me know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. And let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. Did I see another channel come in? Them Say TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. Jack Dawson's in the house, our dear, dear friend. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts is going to be the next channel that we're looking at, but let me get Jack Dawson onto the wheel here. Oh, and there he goes with more generosity, of course. Jack Dawson, I appreciate that. I am going to look at Tiffany Wear T-Shirts right now because we did spin the wheel, and then we'll put Jack Dawson up right away. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate it. Absolutely unnecessary, of course, but very much appreciated always. And Jack Dawson always comes blazing in our chat with generosity in a similar way. So hopefully everybody will connect with Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. We were talking about this a little while ago. Excuse me, was this the live stream that we were talking about? And look, another cat lover here. So she says she's got a cat right there. Was this the live stream? The just checking in? I think it was, right? Yeah, and then did you head out from there? Must have been. This is what we were talking about earlier. I'm lucky to have been able to catch Tiffany Wears T-Shirts on several live streams already. I'm just looking over at the Streamlabs. Did the thing pop up for your super chat there, Jack Dawson? It should have. I didn't hear it though, or see it. That's okay. And thank you so much for that super chat. For that reason, we'll look at Jack Dawson right after this. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has a lot of variety on her channel. So she does some outdoor live streaming. She does some chill live streams. And then she does some challenges, unboxing videos, like lots of different stuff over there. But she's a dynamic host with an extremely loyal and dedicated following. And, you know, hopefully everybody will connect with her and you'll see exactly what I mean. And she always has fun in the chat as well. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And Jack Dawson knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss there. So let's get Jack Dawson ready to go. Like I said, we move a little bit faster in the second half of the live streams. When we're looking for Jack Dawson, what we find is this channel has such a popular name, right? Because of the Titanic movie here. Obviously, we see the lead character was Jack Dawson. I always type in MLB The Show, and what that does is it pulls Jack Dawson up right away, because that's one of the video games that he plays during his live streams. Diona, Brienne, Fairchild, the reason I don't push everybody to share everybody else's videos is just because different people use their community tabs for different reasons. So I don't want to impose on anybody and like make them change what they're intending on doing. It is a great idea. If you're somebody who shares for other creators, that's an extra step you could take to make your connections a little more solid. It's probably a great idea. Tuber Chat now, I pre-schedule all of the community posts that I put out on Tuber Chat now. We never used to use the community tab. I was deciding how to use it. Now we post about 8 times a day for other creators and occasionally for ourselves when it's appropriate. But that is a good idea, and something, if you use your community tab in that way, for those of you over 1,000, that's something you could do. Spotless Com is still in the house. That's another featured channel. Their featured channel for today. Jack Dawson has already been featured previously, and not too long after coming into Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact, based on generosity that I saw in them right away. As you can see, I catch Jack Dawson frequently on live streams, usually a couple times a week. And I always have a good time. He plays a variety of different video games on his live streams, and then as well commentates for everybody in the chat and keeps the conversation going as well. KPJP Florida, thank you for coming in. She allows people to connect the way we do here in Tuber Chat as well. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. She's a dynamic host, familiar to a lot of people here in the Tuber Chat live streams already. And then absolutely, yes, you're right, Jack Dawson, we watch videos in full, like, support, comment in full, and then share or add it in a playlist, which is a great idea. What I suggest is everybody add a couple of extra videos for each creator into a playlist. Mo6510 Models was saying that every time they watch 3 videos for a creator, they never lose that connection. So that's something to think about. And let's spin the wheel. Jack Dawson, thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. With 1,650 subscribers, he's already halfway to 1,700. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. Let me get another channel up here, and then I'll add some more names. Oh, and then Them Say TV, our moderator knocked out your message because we don't do any self-promotion here. We don't really say, grab me, guys, or come to my house, or come visit me, because the idea here is everybody's expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. We're here for actually much more than that. We're talking about supporting each other over the long term, but we believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive, and for that reason we don't do any self-promotion. Red Hot Reactions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then thank you, Hilda DC. Kira Welton, my BFF forever, is coming up. This is Kristen Welton's daughter, so she's always here with us as a moderator. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, that really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it greatly. And then Kira Welton has 357 subscribers, so we're talking right now about how to get her back into posting on a regular schedule. She's been very busy with school. You know, that has to take focus for anybody that's a student in the Tuber Chat family. But she's got a lot of variety on her channel, including lifestyle videos and unboxings, collaborations, and video game live streaming. So there's a lot of variety there for everybody to see when you connect with Kira Welton. I hope that you will. I always recommend now everybody should be connecting with all of our moderators because there is a story that goes along with every single one. And Art with Ease is on the wheel now. Kindness Mind. Probably should have had you up earlier. We didn't look at your channel already, did we? Princess Beyond Passions is in the house. That's a recently featured channel from Tuber Chat. Miner Zach 123. Red Hot Reactions. I'm just filling up the wheel here a little bit. Tremia's Vlogs and Things. and we'll add some more names as we need them. Moving a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. We've got a premiere to visit in a half an hour. We're going to raid Michael's adventures. He's got something brand new for all of us to see. Everybody will be able to continue connecting while we watch that premiere. Tramia's vlogs and things is coming up right away. You got some great luck. As soon as I put you on the wheel, you came up right away. So this is a brand new channel with 10 subscribers. One of the things we know is that any channel under 100 is getting hit the hardest by the YouTube purging and algorithm and everything else. So, you know, we always want to do as much as we can for each other while we're connecting, but particularly for channels under 100, it's something to consider. I can't mute. Okay, thank you. Oh, kindness mine. I'm so sorry. Okay, I was trying to figure out what you were saying there. Yeah, the way that the wheel works is I have a robot called Bottissimo, and it keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. And what happens is it's not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with everybody. So it has this its own algorithm and this and that. It keeps this list. When I need names for the wheel, I go over to the list and I add them in order. So sometimes it takes a while to get onto the wheel, sometimes faster than others, usually in the second half. But yeah, we got you on there now. So no sweat, we're all good. No, most 6510 models, not until another half hour from now we're gonna go. Michael's Adventures has set up a premiere for us to see in about 28 minutes or so. So we'll head over there. But not yet. We've got a lot of channels to go through here. I'm going to move a little bit faster than I usually do. Once again, Tramia's vlogs and things with 10 subscribers. We want to do everything we can to push this channel and make sure those connections stick. Now, I see somebody subscribed right now, which is great. Hopefully, we'll get a few more. We'd love to get this channel up to the first 15 right now. They've been back with us at least once before. And one of the other things you could do for any channel under 1,000 really, but I do it for every channel under 100, is to add a comment to the discussion tab. It's just one more thing we can do for the algorithm. Now, since they've got 2 long videos here, so they got a 16-minute and a 22-minute, we want to make sure we're connecting with these videos. My suggestion is to connect with one, add the other one into your watch later list or another playlist. You might even do the same thing with the shorts videos, just to give that extra little boost and make sure that the connection sticks. And then Red Hot Reactions is coming up next. This is another channel that's been back with Tuber Chat several times, more frequently lately. And with 240 subscribers, hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards 250, get them halfway on the road to the 300 we know they're thinking about. And here, let me see if I can do something here. Can I see you for a second, please? Oh, don't cry. Oh, it's okay. Here, this is Trouble Von Cuddlepuss. And because we were talking about cat lovers in the house, I'm actually allergic to cats, so I don't usually put my face beside them like this. But that's Trouble Von Cuddlepuss, one of 2 cats that we have around here. And he is the star of the show when we look at Kristen Welton's channel. She's got some shorts videos where he's got 28,000 views. So, interesting. But I wanted to grab him because he's right beside us. And then, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Like I said, Red Hot Reactions has been with us a few times. There's a lot of variety on this channel, but it's very entertaining. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. I've got some catching up to do, but hopefully everybody will grab them up if you haven't already. One more time, I'll ask everybody if you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. It really does help the stream. And then, of course, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those help very much as well. Pardon me just for a second. We're going to look at Kindness Mind in a moment here. I'm just going to get it ready. I'll be right back. Okay, pardon me for that. I see a new channel in the house. Pittsburgh Artist Studio. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I noticed you mentioning PA, and I bet that you're thinking about Scratch and Pete PA, so you can reach out to them, but I think you'll find that that's a different PA than you're thinking about in Pennsylvania. Minerzak123, I didn't realize I already had you on the wheel, so I put you on there twice. Kindness Mind is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so pardon me. I can't mute my mic today. Pardon me. What I'm going to do is add one of your videos. I'm looking for something longer. Most of your videos are very short here. This is something for everybody to think about while you're connecting with this channel. Please make sure that you look for a video that is over 3 minutes long and watch that full video. If you watch videos that are shorter or not long enough, you will possibly and very likely lose connections the next day. I'm just looking to see if you've got anything at all over 10 minutes. And it doesn't look like it. So let me see if I can go back and find that 6-minute one that I noticed a few minutes ago. Oh my goodness. See, YouTube doesn't have a way to sort videos by time. I'm sure they don't, because then everybody would just watch the shortest videos, because then you could support more creators. But ideally, you want to kind of spread it around, in my opinion. And while shorts videos have their purpose, watching longer videos can actually help with watch time. One of the things you'll find the bigger YouTubers saying that share their knowledge and teach about how we can connect with each other and improve our channels, they will say minutes matter most. And so that's something to keep in mind as well when you're supporting other creators. As you know, you got to support everybody as much as you can. It becomes a lot of people to catch up with. I thought I saw a 6-minute video. Am I wrong? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. There it is, 6:53. Okay, I'll add this video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up. Of course, subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you are subscribed to Tuber Chat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Pardon me. Winners Happen is coming up right now. Did we look at this channel already? I thought I talked about this already. Maybe I'm wrong. They've been on the wheel for pretty much the whole live stream. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. I know they're a loyal and dedicated supporter. I met them in a, I believe I met them in a live stream. Was it in Diona, Brienne, Fairchild's yesterday during the raid? Was that when that happened? Maybe, unless I'm mistaken. But Winners Happen. I think I've seen this channel before anyway. But hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 230 subscribers, they're very new to Tuber Chat, but hopefully we can give them a warm welcome and push them a little bit farther, maybe even towards 235 or 240. They'll be a little bit closer to the 300 that they're thinking about. And other than that, it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Now, I did say I was going to move a little bit quicker with channels. I will get a few more onto the wheel. Northern Mustangs, good to see you here. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and maybe I'll do like a channel a minute right now. We've got a raid coming up, and in about 10 minutes, I'll drop the link for that. Michael's Adventures has something new set up for us. He's one of our moderators, one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. So we're always happy to support Michael's Adventures and our other moderators whenever we have an opportunity. MinerZach123 is another creator who's back with Tuber Chat again and again. Hopefully everybody will connect with this creator. They've got 110 subscribers now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther. They've obviously got their 100 locked in, but we'd like to do a little bit more. Now, usually I talk about leaving a comment on the discussion tab for channels under 100, but that's something you can really do for any channel under 1,000, so it's a thought. But they've got a lot of variety on their channel. They've got long and short videos, so there's plenty to connect with them with here, and plenty to support them with. So let me see what I can do about adding another couple of names to the wheel before I spin, and hopefully everybody will connect with MinerZach123. Have I not put Have Cheetah Will View onto the wheel yet today? I didn't mean to not have done that. Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. I'm going to have to start moving now because we got a few more channels coming in. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean is back with us again. And 345 Barry, I did put you on the wheel. St. Clair's Republic has not been on yet, and Tremia's Vlogs and Things. I think we did we look at your channel? Oh. See, I can't copy and paste again for some reason. St. Clair's Republic. Okay, let's spin, and I'll worry about adding a few more names in a few more minutes. We've got a premiere coming up in 20 minutes. We're going to go raid Michael's Adventures. In the meantime, we're still going to make sure we get everybody's channel up. This is Have Cheetah Will View, and this is a creator that's been joking with me today about my addiction to White Castle. See, the grass is always greener, right? Like, you always want what you can't have. So because we don't have White Castle in Canada, I make such a big deal about it and have many times. So with 197 subscribers, I think we did look at your channel at the beginning of the live stream now that I think of it, but that's okay. We'll just take a quick look now. Anyway, Have Cheetah Will View has been with Tuber Chat time and time again. They've got 197 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther, so hopefully everybody will move them towards the 200. We can certainly get them there right now. Oh, KPJP Florida, thank you so much. I know it takes a while to get channels on the wheel these days, but thank you for the time that you spent. Protect Sports Network is here. That's another creator that's been featured on Tuber Chat with 2 different channels, as a matter of fact. And then thank you, 345 Barry. Cubs Den, thank you for coming in. That's another extremely generous creator, a fellow Canadian, and somebody who shares knowledge, and they always have a dynamic live stream going on with a very big audience, to be honest with you. They allow people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, and they always talk, it seems to be almost every day that they live stream, and they have discussions about all things YouTube to help you with both your videos and your channel. A lot of behind the scenes stuff and a lot of great information over there. So if anybody hasn't already connected with Cubs Den, I hope that you will. They were recently featured on Tuber Chat as well, which is something that was probably long overdue. Art with Ease is here right now. This is another channel that we want to give a bit of a warm welcome to. Now, they have got their subscriptions as private, but that's okay. We don't need to know how many subscribers they have right this second. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they might be looking towards. Since we don't know, we'll just assume that it's going to be of great help to give them a comment on their discussion tab, because anything we can do to push the algorithm to know that we wanted to connect with this creator is of help, of course, right? I can't type very well today. I don't know why. And hopefully you do a better job than me when you're leaving comments. I tend to race through these things and say the same thing or similar things. But that's something you could do for any creator under 1,000 subscribers. Chen Chen Official's in the house. Good to see you here. And we've got Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean coming up right now. Let's get this channel up here. They've been back with us a few times now with 1,390 subscribers. They're very, very close to 1,400. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer today and get them moving. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. Like I said, they're fairly new towards, you know, the Tuber Chat family, but we'd love to push them, give them that warm welcome, push them a little bit farther. And Art with Ease is almost at 500. Very cool. My pleasure having your channel up. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean has been with us almost every day for the last several days. And then we will think about spinning the wheel. I'll get another couple of names on there. Let's spin for now, and I'll add another couple of names as soon as I get the next channel up. We're going to look at Buddha of Destiny Namaste. This is an extremely supportive creator. And then thank you, Northern Mustangs. I always appreciate positivity in the chat. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I will appreciate it greatly. Buddha of Destiny Namaste is somebody that I run into in a lot of other live streams supporting other creators. So you know that they're a loyal and dedicated supporter, somebody I'm sure you'll be happy to have connected with. With 443 subscribers, hopefully we can push them a little bit closer to the 450 we know they're thinking about right now, and a little bit closer to the 500 that is right around the corner for them. KPJP Florida, just in case you're still here, I'm going to put your channel up. I'm going to show it because she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat as well. And for anybody that hasn't already connected with KPJP Florida, you'll be happy to do that. Pittsburgh Artist Studio. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll add another couple of names if we've got a couple that I've missed. Pittsburgh Artist Studio, look at that luck. As soon as I put you onto our wheel, you come up right away. So for anybody that's new to Tuber Chat, hopefully you took a moment to read our video description. We say a lot of silly things in the chat about visiting people's houses and leaving gifts and baking cookies and dancing and all this other silly stuff. What we're talking about is visiting a channel, watching a full video, leaving a meaningful comment, then giving a thumbs up, turning the bell on, and subscribing. When we say I've been to your house and left a package, it means I've been to your channel, watched a video, and left a comment. The comment is the package or the gift. That's one of the most important parts of the way we connect. So I'm interested to see this channel with 1,500 subscribers. They're a new connection for Tuber Chat. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I've done is added your 13-minute video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So next we're going to look at St. Clair's Republic. This is another channel that's been back with us several times with 225 subscribers. Hopefully we can push her a little bit closer to 230, get her moving towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And then thank you so much, Robert Macanasia, for the positivity and especially for the thumbs up. Silos Eats, it's good to see you here. Thanks for coming back in. Always good to have you in the chat. That's a dynamic host that everybody will be entertained by watching. Of course, TWT-TV, let's get you on here. Did we look at Robert Macanasia? I don't think we looked at it today. Robert Macanasia, we've got you on the wheel. Let me spin. St. Clair's Republic, like I said, hopefully everybody will connect. Obviously, this is a dynamic host and somebody who's been back with Tuber Chat again and again, almost every day now. We'll look at Robert Macanasia next. And this is a creator, like I said, that has been connected to me personally for a long, long time. I've lost track of how long it is, but I think it's longer than Tuber Chat's existed because he's also connected to other channels that I'm involved with as well. So let's have a look and see what's happening with Robert Macanasia. And I'm rifling through channels now because we've got a premiere coming up in 10 minutes. I'm going to drop the link for that shortly. Robert Macanasia, does a lot of variety, a lot of outdoor videos, and obviously live streaming, as you can see. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They're a loyal and dedicated supporter. Like I said, they are connected to another couple of channels that I am involved with, and they happen to be a dynamic host on their own. Well respected among the community, definitely. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right now, but it doesn't matter. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And we'll see what's coming up with the next Princess Beyond Passions, actually. This is a recently featured channel from Tuber Chat with 713 subscribers. Hopefully we can push her over 715. As you can see from the video that she's got right here, there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. And like I said, previously featured just last week. We are always featuring a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Today's featured channel is Spotless Calm. They're still in the chat with us. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. That's a channel that everybody was immediately drawn to when they came into Tuber Chat. Let's get this link that I've just dropped pinned. Everybody can catch that easily. Michael's Adventures will have a premiere for us in 10 minutes, so everybody can head over there early if you want. We can all continue connecting over there. I will leave this chat running for a few more minutes until that premiere starts, so that everybody can continue cleaning up their connections here. But we've still got a few more channels to go through. So we've got TWTTV coming up. This is a creator with a couple of channels. We look at these often because they're here with us every day. TWTTV is a dynamic couple of creators, family really, and they've got a lot of variety on their channel, but they are dynamic hosts, and hopefully everybody will be as entertained as I am when I hang out with them. I've been lucky enough to catch them on a live stream as well as in their videos. And then I just want to show you their second channel here. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is often here with us as well. And this is a music channel where they make music videos, and it is the same creators from TWTTV. So there's a lot of interesting content to be seen between both of their channels. Haha, thank you, the how-to lady, and 345 Barry, thank you for the kind words. We're going to look at that channel right now, as a matter of fact. So let's see what 345 Barry has going on for us today. This is another channel that, comes back to Tuber Chat again and again, and we're lucky to be able to see this channel often. They've got 187 subscribers. We want to push them towards the 190 that they're thinking about right now, a little bit closer to 200, of course. But I also see them out in other live streams supporting other creators as well. So we know that this is a loyal and dedicated supporter. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. And like I said, we'll push them a little bit closer to the 200 that is going to be right around the corner for them. I'm going to see if I've got another couple of channels that I can add. Oracles Beyond just walked in. Thank you, Cassie, for coming in here. Silos Eats. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll add another couple of names if there's anybody that I've missed. We might be caught up. If there's anybody that hasn't been on the wheel yet, just mention it in the chat, and I'll... Usually I don't want anybody to do that, but for today we'll do it so that we can get through a couple more channels. We still got a few more minutes before Michael's Adventures has the premiere that we're going to go and watch. And 345 Barry, we know you're going to have 200. It's just a question of when it's going to be. It could be anywhere. Might be possible today or tomorrow. And if not, then I'm sure by the time I see you next week, because I'm only here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You'll probably already have it. Oracles and Beyond with 1,190 subscribers. She happens to be a very dynamic host. I always have a good time hanging out. I haven't been so lucky to hang out as much as I was before, but this is what I talk about as well. As we grow, we follow more and more creators. It becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So hopefully everybody will follow Cassie from Oracles and Beyond, and she's always got dynamic conversation going on in her panels, and then as well she'll do readings for people all the time. So let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here, and hopefully we'll get Oracles and Beyond a little bit closer to the 1,200 subscribers that they're thinking about right now. Silos Eats is coming up next. This is another dynamic creator that a lot of people are drawn to. And they've been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now with 1,320 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push them towards 1,330 or so, a little bit closer to the 1,400 that they're thinking about. And as you can see, it's kind of a mix between mukbangs and challenges here, but hopefully everybody will connect with this channel and see what they've got going on. And Silos Eats has been with us many times before. Once again, I put that link for Michael's Adventures premiere in the chat. Just please say Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there. We'll head over and see what Michael's Adventures has for us next. We're going to look at the next couple of channels here, and then we'll head over there, and I will join everybody in a few minutes. I'll leave our chat running until that premiere starts so that everybody can clean up their connections, but we can continue connecting over there as well. And Cassie, it's always my pleasure to have your channel up. Thank you so much for coming in. Northern Mustangs is coming up next, and hopefully everybody will connect with them. They've got 1,140 subscribers. We're hoping we can push them a little bit closer, maybe even to 1,150, or at least close to it right now. They'll be halfway on the way to the 1,200 that they're thinking about. And then thank you, Art with Ease. Once again, I've added a link that I've pinned to the chat, so anybody can head over there. We can continue connecting for a little while longer while we're visiting Michael's Adventures and supporting him on a premiere. That's one of our moderators, of course, one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. And Northern Mustangs is another creator that's been with us for a while now. We've seen this channel again and again. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And the last channel that we'll look at for today is KPJP Florida. They may have already left the chat, and my pleasure, Northern Mustangs, for having your channel up. KPJP Florida is a dynamic host. She allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here. And she does a lot of variety on her channel as well while that goes on. Pink Chokate, I'm just going to put your channel up quickly, even though you've just come in, because I do have one more minute, and then we will head over to that premiere. Let me get the link for everybody again. If everybody wants to hit that link, and we'll head over to see Michael's Adventures for a premiere that's going on right now. And yes, Scratch and PPA has a premiere every Tuesday at 12:15. It makes me upset that I don't live stream on Tuesdays, because we never get the chance to raid Scratch and PPA, but he has an audience that rivals channels you know, of thousands of subscribers. You'll see that if you follow Scratch and PPA and head over there and catch one of his premieres. He's got as many people in his premieres supporting him as channels who have 2,000 or even more subscribers. Pink Chokate, where hopefully everybody will connect with this channel with 645. We can push her a little bit closer to 650, and she'll be halfway on the road towards 700. So thank you everybody for the time that you've spent. I appreciate it, of course. As we follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment that you spend both with me and here in Tuber Chat. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So hopefully we'll see you all again, maybe tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than today, and if not, the next weekend. So have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you in a few minutes with Michael's Adventures. Bye-bye.